just appearance to the cheek. We have two choices in pink and neutral, and that's still to come. Now, another cult favorite has been the Couture powder. Why is the Couture powder so popular? Because it is a universal shade that really helps to diminish any appearance, ruddiness, redness, unevenness. Your skin tone and texture looks softer and smoother, all from the Couture powder. Now, for the first time ever, with the help of Christopher, we have decided to add a highlighter or a bronzer to help to illuminate your new flawless radiant skin with either the nude. So you're going to choose the Radiant Nude. Oh, over here, sorry. Radiant Nude is over here, and that is the Couture powder, which we've all loved. It's a cult favorite here with Ready to Wear. And now you have your brand new highlighter. Now that's not like too shimmery or shiny.
No, not at all.
And then you
it's
have
not
the
gonna
bronze.
be, it's not. It's going to give you a nice subtle glow. It's not going to make you look reflective. Nobody wants to look reflective. It's, you know, it's a really great product. And look, here's the thing: the Couture powder actually is for everyone. That shade will adjust to almost everyone's skin tone, and it has color adjusting pigments in it: green, lavender, and peach. The green is going to counteract red spots if you have scars or some acne scar, you know, blemishes. It's going to counteract those and blend them out, and it's not going to look like you have a full face of makeup on. This is
so
truly
pretty.
It's gorgeous, and this is truly what I like to call a traffic light powder, because you can put it on at a traffic light and not worry about it. Of course, make sure the traffic light is red before we start doing that.
Yes,
pay
attention.
This is as simple as just running the brush over your skin for beautiful, flawless coverage each and every time. It's going to help the light diffuse back up off the skin without having to do a full face of foundation. I just finished her face in probably 10 seconds. That's how amazing this product is. I love this because it's great for those days when you just don't have time to do a full face of makeup.
Right.
Throw on this powder. I don't like to call it a foundation because it is so much more than that. It's a magic powder. This allows you to look beautifully flawless, and that literally was me just doing this. Now watch this. Now that you see the before and after there, I want to show you what the highlighter will do. Okay. Okay? We're just going to touch right here on top of her cheeks. It's going to look like she's walking around with a celebrity's light in front of her, one of those ring lights that you see all the YouTubers using. Look how beautiful.
You hit the nail on the head. There are so many like YouTubers and like
they all use a light.
What do they call them? I forget, like people on Instagram and things that they only focus on beauty. They have a name and I forgot, like beauty bloggers, that's not it. But any which way, I was telling Christopher how I had seen a highlighter during the holidays at one of the big beauty stores for $58. $58 just for the highlighter. And now you're getting the Couture powder and you're getting the highlighter all built in, and you can see how effortless this is. If you are someone who's watching this evening and you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I don't have time. I don't even have time, just enough time to brush my teeth, shower, get out the door, to even put makeup on.
Well, I just finished her face in the amount of time that you were talking about brushing teeth. I mean, that's how quick it is.
It is.
Like, it is that fast.
But my point is I want you to try the Couture powder first. I think this is where you start, because really this is the backbone. This is the cornerstone, along with the lash extension and the brow extension, to really kind of give you and build your look for you in the morning.
I just love this. This is why I do what I do. This is why I love what I do. Giving her that look of walking around with this radiant, beautiful glow just shining down on her, it really helps to accentuate the cheekbones. It really slims out the nose, and it draws attention to your eyes. It keeps your face looking healthy and beautiful and radiant. It's gorgeous.
Now, you know I'm gonna go there, right?
Go there.
Go there? Okay. Because I'm telling you, I would get both compacts.
Oh, of course.
And I know no one wants to hear the host say, get both, and I get that.
I didn't know we were talking about choosing. I thought we were all going to get
you were already there. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, because you're looking at this, the bronzer, and you're going, okay, Robin's way too fair to do this bronzer, but I've just taken my one little finger, and I want you to see, I'm just hitting the top of my cheekbones.
With the highlighter.
With the highlighter. And can you see, look how pretty that is. Well, and then go ahead.
Look, while you're talking, you keep talking, and I'm just gonna, look, right here. I'm able to come in and chisel in the side of your cheekbone with the bronzer.
Make me balance.
And just, look how easy that was. I'm able to really chisel you in with an easy contour just that fast. And we're talking, what was that, 8 swipes of a brush? Like 8.
So pretty.
And that's crazy.